Former President Donald Trump has filed for a mistrial in his civil fraud case in New York, accusing the judge and his clerk of being biased against him. The trial, which began last month, alleges that Trump and his company inflated and deflated the value of their assets to get better loan terms and tax benefits. The lawsuit, filed by New York Attorney General Letitia James, seeks $250 million in damages from Trump, his sons Eric and Donald Jr., and other top executives of the Trump Organization. The state claims that they engaged in a decade-long scheme of fraud and misrepresentation using false valuations for properties such as Trump Tower, Mar-a-Lago, and Seven Springs Estate. In his motion for mistrial, Trump argues that the judge, Arthur Engoron, and his principal clerk have shown overwhelming bias and predetermined the outcome of the trial. He cites examples of the judge's comments, rulings, and interactions with the clerk, which he says demonstrate their hostility and favoritism towards the state. He also claims that the judge violated his constitutional rights by issuing a gag order and fining him $10,000 for speaking publicly about the case. The state has not yet responded to Trump's motion for mistrial, but has previously dismissed his allegations of bias as baseless and meritless. The state has also defended the judge's actions as appropriate and within his discretion. The state has presented evidence and expert testimony to support its claims that Trump's financial statements were fraudulent and caused harm to lenders, insurers, and tax authorities. The trial is expected to resume on Monday. With the defense presenting its case, it is unclear whether the judge will rule on the motion for mistrial before then, or whether he will recuse himself from the case. The trial is a bench trial, meaning that the judge will decide the verdict and the penalty, if any. The trial is one of several legal challenges that Trump faces, including criminal investigations in New York and Georgia.